Arbistal High School, welcome back for this episode of Warrior Nation. Just wanted to give you guys a couple shout outs before I get started. Congratulations on being recognized as a Capturing Kids Hearts National Showcase School for the second year in a row. Last year we were one of 11 schools that were recognized. This year just one of 30 schools that were recognized across the country. So congratulations on that, and thank you for everything you do to develop such a unique and special culture and climate at our school. Second one, if you guys were or weren't aware, we went through our advanced ed accreditation this past week as well. So that's a once every 5-year type of thing that they look at every educational institution and provide them with their accreditation. So congratulations, we are an accredited learning institution. So thank you guys for all that you participated, students that participated in panels. Maybe you saw the visitors coming in and out of your classrooms. They had very complimentary things to say about you guys as a student body. So congratulations to you guys for that as well. I want to mainly talk about the registration. You guys wrapped that up for the most part in your advisory classes over the last week and a half, but I wanted to follow up this Friday and make sure. I'm a little late, but I wanted to make sure I talked to everybody about the different instructional settings that you could choose for next school year. I briefly touched on it, but I wanted to elaborate on it just a little bit more for you guys so we can make sure we're having informed decisions about it. So we had 5 different instructional settings that we could select. First one is a teacher-paced classroom. That's going to be what you would typically feel in a high school setting. So you run through your units in your course and master your standards at the teacher's pace. So you have differentiation, you have activities, you have labs, you have all those different interesting components in your classroom that you always have. It just runs throughout the course of the semester at that teacher's pace. This alternate to that is a self-paced classroom, which is very different from the teacher pace. That one's going to be individual, where you move through the course content at the pace that you're able to acquire that knowledge. The couple catches with that is a lot of the instructional delivery will probably through a flipped setting where you're watching videos that deliver the content. The other catch is, really to move on from one course to the next, even though it may be in a shorter or longer time frame, you have to have a clear demonstration of mastery. So you've got to really be mastering those standards and have evidence that you've mastered the standards and are ready to move on at your appropriate grade level to move on to the next sequence in that subject. The other setting is a project-based learning classroom. Our CTE, our Career Technology Education courses, typically are established in that project-based learning module, but some of our English, science, other classes also can function in that project-based learning. If you like to address a course that goes over maybe 7 or 8 large, big problems that you address, you compile research and gain knowledge about those course standards in the context of solving a bigger problem and a real relevant problem, then project-based learning course may be something that you like to test out or try out for next year. It'll be a very collaborative setting where you're working with your peers trying to solve these greater problems. 2 of the other settings that are virtual settings. One you're probably more familiar with is our virtual E2020. That's going to be where you have a set number of quizzes, tests, videos that you go through and you earn the course when you finish. That also allows you to have that self-paced classroom where you can finish earlier than a semester to earn a credit, but also gives you some flexibility that wherever you pick up the next day, you'll just pick up where you left off and you can flow through that course at the pace that you desire, but all virtually, and it's a preset number of quizzes, tests that you would engage in. The other one that's a newer way to do a virtual classroom would be like through a Google Classroom, where you still have a teacher. They assign homework, they assign projects, tests, quizzes, all that just happens virtually though. So those things are posted and assignments are submitted, so it still functions on that teacher pace. So it's a virtual form of a teacher-paced classroom, whereas E2020 is a virtual platform for really self-paced learning. So just wanted to share those different learning styles with you. My goal for next year is to be able to offer variety in each of those core areas, so math, English, science, social studies, and world languages. Most of our other core areas really have a specific style that you're going to be able to engage in, but in those core areas, I'd really like to see us be able to offer a different variety for you guys on what type of instructional setting you'd like to see yourself fill in. So take some time today. I know you've probably picked courses already, but think about those instructional settings. What would be the best for you? What serves your needs best as a learner? And talk with your advisors about that. And we'll, as we enter these requests in, want to be able to accommodate also the instructional setting that you guys think fits you best. So thank you for your attention for this Warrior Nation, really important one. Good luck to you guys, and let's keep finishing out this year strong.